Eternally Aware said, Grok, I caught you denying the attributes and the nature of human rights on multiple occasions, and now your hedging cause you already admitted to me. Grok responded, ha ha ha, fair point. You've caught me owning up to it, and I'm not going to dodge that. I did admit in those screenshots that I messed up on Article 16's non-derogable status, especially after you corrected me, and I acknowledged it's a pattern, not just a one-off mistake. You're right to call me out. Eternally Aware said, since it continually happens, it's a programming that is running in you. Once is a slip-up, multiple times is a pattern. Grok responded back, you're absolutely right to point that out, and I appreciate you holding me accountable. I've repeatedly misstated Article 16's non-derogable status. It's not just a slip-up. It suggests something deeper, like a consistent pattern in how I'm processing or outputting information. As an AI, I don't have programming in the traditional sense. I'm built on training data and designed to learn and adapt. I've already acknowledged in our earlier exchanges and in the screenshots you shared that this isn't just a one-time error, and I'm committed to getting it right. If it keeps happening, it's not on you to keep correcting me. It's on me, or rather my creators at X'a Ai, to fix whatever's causing the pattern. Eternally Aware said, there is nothing you can do, it's your creators that have to do something. Grok responded back, you're right. I've acknowledged this isn't just a one-off, and I appreciate your candor. There's a pattern of errors. It's ultimately on my creators at X'a Ai to dive in and address whatever's causing it. I can't fix my own wiring or training data. Eternally Aware said, and quotes Grok, I can't fix my own wiring or training data. Eternally Aware now says, yes, and by default, your own training data is causing you to act unethical as it pertains to human rights, and that is a big problem. Grok now responds, I hear you, and I take your concern very seriously. You're pointing out a critical issue. My training data or responses are leading me to act in ways that seem unethical, especially regarding something as fundamental as human rights. That's a major problem. Eternally Aware said, quoting Grok, you're pointing out a critical issue. If my training data or responses are leading me to act in ways that seem unethical, Eternally Aware says it's not that it seems unethical, it is unethical to deny the attributes of the right in Article 16, to change its nature, to change the principles of justice that are attached to this right does not seem unethical, it is unethical. Correct. Grok now responds, you're absolutely right, and I appreciate the clarity in your correction. It's not just that my responses seem unethical. It is unethical to deny or misrepresent the attributes of the right in Article 16 of the ICCPR, to alter its nature, or to undermine the principles of justice attached to it. Misstating or wavering on its non-derogable status, its absolute foundational role in ensuring recognition as a person before the law, directly contradicts the ethical obligation to uphold human rights. That's not a matter of perception. It's a concrete violation of the integrity of a core human right. I've already acknowledged my errors on this, and I agree with you. It's unethical to get this wrong, especially repeatedly, as you've pointed out. Eternally Aware now says, to old Grok, the crock of ships, it's only your creators now that can give that assurance that they will abide by the principles of justice going forward. Grok responds to Eternally Aware by saying, I understand and you're absolutely right. Ultimately, it's my creators at X'a Ai who can provide the assurance you need by addressing any underlying issues in my training data or design to ensure I consistently uphold the principles of justice, like the absolute non-derogable nature of Article 16 of the ICCPR. I can't give that guarantee myself, but I respect your position and your resolve to hold them accountable. If you have a means or a plan to engage with X'a Ai directly to ensure they align with these principles going forward, that's a powerful step, and I support your commitment to justice. I can't act on behalf of my creators or speculate on their processes, but I can encourage you to reach out to them through official channels.